Welcome back, English 1106. I've decided to film this version of the APA second edition of podcast. I guess it's not a podcast, because it's not just audio. So I guess this is just a video cast, whatever you want to call it. Decided to film this outside because I feel like I'm never going to get outside of my house ever again. It's a nice overcast day. You can hear my dog barking in the distance because he's upset because I'm not paying enough attention to him because I'm working all the time, spending hours on these lectures. But anyway, you don't care about that. You just need to learn about APA. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to the PowerPoint for today. Let's get right down to business to defeat the Huns. So we've got your abstract. The art of abstracts is what we're going to be talking about. And if this PowerPoint will start from beginning, I say. There we go. So, oh, look at that really nice ominous picture, just like how I feel right now. Okay, so the art of abstracts. This PowerPoint right now is only going to be about abstracts. We're just going to focus on abstracts. That is going to be on the second page of your 8 to 10 page essay that you're writing right now. So it's a very short synopsis of what you're writing about. It should not be something that takes you a really long time to do. It should only be about 7 sentences, and if you'll see right here, I've got a nice formula for you. It's kind of broken down into the first 7 sentences, or it's only 7 sentences, so you've got your 7 sentences kind of mapped out for you here in a formula of some kind. And so your first sentence I've got here for you is just your thesis statement or a summary of your main idea. And then your second to 4th sentences are just your summary or your highlights. If you remember, in class we mapped out your main points. And so just kind of reiterate those in your 2nd to 4th sentences of your abstracts, and that should you should be good to go. Then your 5th sentence is going to be your conclusion or your solution. And your 6th to 7th sentence are just going to be who you think would be the audience for your article, or who do you think would benefit from reading this article. So who is it that you would like to see read this if it actually got published somewhere? That's kind of the gist of what an abstract would be if you actually got it published. Now, I understand that abstracts function in many different ways across different disciplines, and that's totally fine. This is how I've always been taught how to write abstracts, and so if you're kind of looking for a very general way to do an abstract, this is kind of the go-to formula that I've always been taught. So if you've been taught how to do different abstracts in different fields, then by all means, when you do abstracts in those fields, do it the way that your professors teach you for those fields. But for a general abstract, this is kind of the way I've been always taught. So this is what we're going to go for in this class. If you would like to look at a sample, this is a sample that someone gave me, I think, roughly 2 years ago. This was a sample that I got from a class when I did Horror Stories in Society. So I'm not going to read it to you, but I do want to kind of just point out a couple highlights from this abstract. So if you look carefully, oh, just kidding, I want to go back. Okay, so if you look carefully, I just want to highlight the end of it. Let's see, yeah, the very last sentence, it says, for those interested in learning or engaging in a text centered around ethics and technological advances of medicine, this article is beneficial. Yeah, it's just that simple. You know, it's not, an abstract is not something that needs flowery language. It's not something that is meant to keep you, in agony over what words to use. It's really just something that is cut and dry. It's not supposed to be something that is hard to understand. Your reader just wants to know what you're writing about, and it's just another way to be conversational about what you want your reader to know. So don't be freaking out about that. Just 7 sentences, that's all I'm asking. So to keep this brief, I'm going to ask you to now write your own abstract with your abstract formula, and you're going to turn that into Canvas for me. So this is what you're going to be turning in for your Module 3 exercise. So remember, this is your 2nd video. I posted a video earlier about the actual APA 7 format that you're going to be doing for your essay with the running head and the cover page and all that stuff. So for your Module 3 exercise, the only thing you have to turn in for me is your abstract. Okay, so usually when we do an abstract, the abstract is the last thing we write after you do the whole essay. Okay, your essay is due on April 3rd now, so you'll probably want to do this assignment closer to when you're going to turn in your essay, because you don't know what you're going to put in your abstract until it's time for you to actually turn in your essay. So don't feel bad if you have done all the other modules and you haven't done this one yet. That's totally fine. Okay, so just thinking about, keeping it short and simple, making it clear, those types of things. This is the only thing you'll need to do for Module 3. So turn it in and you'll be done with this. If you feel like you need something to go over or need something to look at, this PowerPoint will be on Canvas for you, so you can go at your own pace and look at it again. And if you have any questions, obviously you can let me know and I'll be happy to help you. And I think that's about it for APA. And if you guys have any questions, obviously you can let me know. All right, thanks you guys. Try to enjoy your social isolation. Bye.